How's everybody doing today? We have ʻfloːr Jansen, My Paragon. This is Pardon My Reaction. All right, ʻfloːr Jansen, My Paragon. ʻfloːr Jansen is the singer of Nightwish, which I've come to really appreciate over the past couple weeks. Thanks to all the comments telling me to check out new videos. It's been awesome. I've actually thoroughly enjoyed it and extremely impressed with her vocals. So this is a solo album that ʻfloːr did. And apparently this is her last single off of her first debut album, My Paragon. I heard it's different than the Nightwish style. So I'm very curious on what that means. Maybe it's more poppy, mainstream. I have no clue. But I do know that she's a fantastic singer and that she's, she has a huge fan base. So I'm excited to do this one and see maybe another side of ʻfloːr and see what she's capable of. So let's get this thing rolling, find out what we got here. It's a sweet wagon.
One day is a dream, but one day is today. I'm already there. Every day's a chance. Life is like a wicked dance. Every day is yours. Always wanting more. I'm already there. Look at me now, my paragon. My dream is now, my paragon. Hold on to your dream, hold on to yourself, hold on to what you've become. Look up, you are here, look up to yourself. You are your paragon.
Okay, so first take, definitely very different than Nightwish, right? Musically, very, very different. But it's good. It's very, very good. It definitely has a more like, it's not even pop. It's just, it's classic to me. Celine Dion-esque, it's just a really nice music. It's got like an uplifting vibe to it. It's not dark in any way. And I think it's cool. Is it my cup of tea generally? No, but like, the way that I'm looking at it is like, she's, as a singer, she's obviously not going to be just into metal. Most people aren't just into one genre and that's it. They have various tastes, especially a person as gifted as she is. Obviously like classical singing, pop music, I'm sure to some extent, all the forms of metal, obviously. So it's cool that she's venturing out and doing things that are not, not in the Nightwish wheelhouse per se. I can see how some fans maybe of Nightwish aren't really feeling this, but I do. I think it's cool. It's not something I would listen to as much as Nightwish per se, but no, she has a phenomenal voice, man. I mean, like she can sing with the best in the world, in my opinion. So it's cool having a song that's really like uplifting and showing off her voice even more. So I'm cool with this. I do want that wagon bad though. That's cool. Are these like the faces of her life? Yeah, that part's huge. How fun is that? First of all, just being out in the middle of nowhere. You have your old station wagon, which is, there's something about it that brings me back to my younger years. My grandma having a station wagon just like that thing. I just love those things. They're ugly, and I love them. I don't know what else to say, but you're out there and you're in the middle of a field and you have this giant picnic, and it like, to me, that's such a freeing thing. One of the reasons why I really like her, and it's hard to describe without sounding like wackadoo, it's weird. She just seems like a good human being. And I think that like says a lot, right? Like a lot of times, like, these singers, especially pop singers and stuff, you're just like, they're not great people. They have great voices. They produce some great music. But they're just, they come across like they're smug, or they're conceited into themselves. She seems so like happy. And I know everybody has their own things, and maybe she's dealt with a lot of shit, but she just seems happy. She seems like a free spirit. She seems like somebody that you just want to like be around. And I think with her on top of having one of the most spectacular voices, I think, out there right now, add that into the fact that her personality seems so loving and just free. I think it's a recipe for success and just being amazing. So yeah, there's something about her and the style and the way she comes across, and watching interviews of her. She just seems like a genuinely good person, which makes you want to support her even more. So I'll back this up a little bit so we don't miss out on anything, but this song's great, man. It is a really, really good song.
Hold on to what you become. Look up, you are here. Look up to yourself. You are your paragon.
Cheesy. Nah, I guess that was the end of the song. My bad. It's a cool video, though. Super, super cool. Yeah, it's cool. So I know that a lot of it, from what I understand, is about, life and looking at your younger self, apparently, is kind of what the moral of the song is. The video was well shot, great cinematography, the whole picnic and everything, being out in the field. It's a beautiful landscapes. It's cool. Her voice, you don't even really have to talk about it. It's phenomenal and very different. I really enjoyed hearing another side. And I know to a lot of I know Nightwish fans are hardcore, man. They are the most hardcore fan base. I can understand if you're really into Nightwish that this may not be your favorite thing. But I think most of them respect ʻfloːr enough that they enjoy it. But I don't look at it that way. I look at it as like a newer Nightwish fan, obviously. I just look at this as another element, kind of like Corey Taylor's Slipknot putting out, Stone Sour music, or even solo stuff that he's done. Very, very different than Slipknot, but I appreciate what he's doing, and I really always liked what he was doing, because you want to hear another side of a person. So I think this is a great song. It was well put together. It shows off her range in a very clean tone. Because you don't have all the chugs and the guitars and the awesome drums and stuff. It's just her voice, and it's got like an uplifting music. I want to say this too. We've done multiple artists, female artists, front women, and I've always said that it's very good for the industry, because having 3 daughters myself, it's important to show that metal and rock and roll is not just for men. There are amazing people to inspire to and look up to in the genre. I think she does that really well, and on top of that, I think she's better than most in the sense, because there's a lot of female artists. I'm like, it's good that there's representation, but I also don't really want my daughters mimicking them, whether it's personality, the dress style, the way that they what they talk about. ʻfloːr is a woman who I think anybody could look at and inspire to be, right? Powerful woman, amazing singer, leading this band of men who are, it's heavy and dark and fun. And, she also comes across like a normal person, which is in the industry is rare to find people that seem normal. So I just have a lot of respect for her. For what little I've learned over the past couple weeks of Nightwish and then now her solo stuff. So I just think I think it's a good thing. I think it's a great thing for the industry, and I wish America, would look at artists like this, maybe give them some more love in the States, because I don't think that they have the respect yet. They do, but I'm just saying they don't have the audience yet here, and that could just be because of style or whatever. But regardless, that was a really fun song. That was a really nice song. I enjoyed that thoroughly. So ʻfloːr Jansen, my Paragon, huge 2 thumbs up. It's another one on the playlist for me. And if you guys like what we do, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. We do all kinds of different music in every genre, Monday through Friday. And having you go back, check out the old videos, and following us for future videos is everything to us. You can also donate in the Cash App. We do have a Patreon that's $2 a month. You can request videos. We will always do the videos that are requested by our patron. But thank you guys. ʻfloːr Jansen, Paragon. Awesome.